So Ashoka's been going for 35 years. We're best known for supporting the world's leading social entrepreneurs. As I say, we were founded 35 years ago. Our founder, Bill Drayton, is credited with coining the term social entrepreneur. We're very much responsible for starting the entire social entrepreneurship movement. There's now other fantastic support agencies out there supporting social entrepreneurs all around the world. There's Skoll and Schwab and Echoing Green and Unlimited here in the UK. So we're now just one of many, but it's exciting to know that we started the whole movement. What we're now very much interested in is looking also beyond the world of social entrepreneurship to a changemaker world. How can we create a world where everyone has the skills and confidence to drive social change and everyone a changemaker world? So supporting the world's leading social entrepreneurs is still very much at our core, but it's only about a third of what we do. The other third of what we do is seeing business as a driving force of social change, so working with small, medium, big business as well to drive social change. The final third, the bit that I'm most excited about and interested in talking about today, is reimagining education and learning in the 21st century. How can we bring up an entire generation of young people who are change makers? They have change maker skills. What are those foundational and fundamental skills that young people need to master to drive change? We believe those are empathy, leadership, teamwork, creativity, change making, things like resilience, problem solving. There are so many skills that young people could master. The way we believe we can do that is, for the last few years, we've run a program called Youth Venture. And Youth Venture has been very much about providing a curriculum, a methodology for young people to start up their own social ventures. That's spread all around the world. We've educated tens of thousands of young people to set up their own social ventures. We're hugely excited about Youth Venture, but we've now got a bigger, bolder vision, a new global program which is trying to start a changemaker movement in the education system. The way we believe we can start this movement is replicating everything that we learned from our social entrepreneurship movement by supporting the world's leading social entrepreneurs. We now want to start supporting the world's leading primary schools, secondary schools, and universities which are driving social change. Globally, we're trying to identify 600 primary schools, 600 secondary schools, and around 100 universities. We want to identify them as changemaker schools or changemaker universities. We're looking for head teachers, teams of teachers within schools which get this. They understand the concept of change making. They're educating young change makers. They're measuring the outputs of their work. They're coming up with new innovative ways to teach young people change making skills. We want to see young people setting up their own ventures as well. So in the UK, we're looking for 15 primary schools, 15 secondary schools, and about 5 universities. We have our first university already. The University of Northampton is already on board, and we're really looking for our sector partners, our friends, to nominate primary schools, people or organisations that they just know get it. We want to hear those nominations so that we can start building this global cohort. The value proposition that we believe we can offer to the primary schools, the secondary schools and universities is really, I suppose, the process of identifying them, supporting them and connecting them globally. We want to connect these organizations and these teachers and these sort of changemaker leaders together with our Ashoka fellows, with the businesses that we work with. We want to put them all on a platform together so that we can build a movement. We want to carry on identifying more social entrepreneurs in the education space. Over 700 of the 3,000 Ashoka fellows we support work in the education sector. So we want to continue to build on that number, but we also want to identify these schools and we want to change the conversation. We want to start working with media partners all around the world, some of our big partners like Forbes or Guardian in the UK or MTV. We want to work with these media partners to help parents and young people understand that there are other foundational, fundamental skills that young people could master if they're to become change makers.